you want your children to be thoughtful, compassionate, and honest people? Do you want them to excel academically, be able to persevere through tough times, as well as be responsible? Then The Good in Me from A to Z is the perfect game for you and your young children. This inspiring game is based on the award-winning book The Good in Me from A to Z by Lisa Blecker and the award-winning Virtues Project. This game is ideal for K to 2nd grade children and their parents, though early childhood educators would also be able to modify this game to be played in small groups or as a whole class. Participation in this game offers players the opportunity to enjoy different scenarios, choosing to use different virtues or not to use them when each scenario is presented. Young children learn that their choices have consequences. In this safe, non-threatening experience, children can see the ramifications of their choices without having to actually experience the negative consequences if they have made an unwise choice. Hopefully, the emotions that get stimulated will carry over into the real world, and children will have learned to make healthy and wise choices. In addition, children strengthen their literacy skills, such as letter ID, word recognition, and rhyming words. Finally, this game can be played in English and Spanish. This joyful game is played by having children first create their characters. They choose the animals, the role of each animal, the clothing that the animal characters wear, as well as a name for each of their characters. Next, the child clicks on an electronic dice. They move their character forward the number of spaces designated by the dice. Once they land on a space, an animated video clip pops up in the video viewing area. The video is a scenario of a problem that needs to be worked out by using a certain virtue. Once the video clip is done, 3 virtue choices pop up. Children can click on the audio buttons next to each virtue to hear the definition and an example of how they are used, or they can click on the virtue they believe to be the correct answer. Once the child chooses their answer, another video clip pops up to show the result of the choice they made. If it was a wise choice, a gem with the name of the virtue on it lights up in their personal treasure box, and a virtue voucher pops up to be printed out with their name on it as well as the virtue and a definition. If the answer is incorrect, however, another video pops up with a story that is used as a teachable moment to guide the child to success, and they get to make another selection. This happens until the child is led to the correct choice. The parent is there to answer any questions that the children have and to support their children. In addition, they may create a character and choose to play along. The goal of the game is to collect all 52 gems. Each time the game is played, the information is saved until the next time the players log in. At the end of each game, the players can email a friend or a family member a virtue's acknowledgement, using a virtue they learned about during that session. This helps to reinforce the virtues and help children be witnesses of other people's virtues. What makes this motivational? Well, in terms of the ARCS model, attention is gained due to the joyful music, colorful and playful characters, as well as the inviting story problem that the main character tells to engage the players right from the start. This game is relevant to the children because they experience these different scenarios on a daily basis, whether at home, school, or on the playground. It is relevant to parents because they want their children to be the best that they can be, make good choices, and be happy, healthy, well-rounded individuals. In addition, this game gives families an authentic opportunity to spend quality time together. Confidence is increased in both children and parents. Children gain confidence as they work through scenarios, earning gems to fill up their treasure box. The technology is designed to guide children to be successful by providing a lot of scaffolding and support. There are audio buttons for children to click on if they want a word or sentence read to them. In addition, there are clues built in to help guide children to make the right choices. Confidence is increased for parents because scenarios are presented in such a way that they model appropriate language and support parents can offer to their children. In addition, parents get a lot of practice learning what the virtues are and how to witness and acknowledge them when they see the virtues displayed by their children. Finally, this is a very satisfying game because it helps children be the best they can be. It creates meaningful time for parents and children to be together, and it's fun to play. Children love collecting the gems along the way, as well as being able to send and receive emails to family and friends. Finally, they love to print out the virtues vouchers at the end of each game, which shows the virtues the children have demonstrated during the game. Seeing the tangible rewards children acquire, watching the virtues strengthen in real life as a result of the positive reinforcement that comes along with strong performance and moral character, as well as the quality time children get to spend with their parents, keeps children and parents wanting to come back to play this game time and again. Young children are called to this game because of the compelling story the characters tell. It taps into the strong desire young children have to make people happy and to make the world a better place. In addition, they enjoy singing along with the catchy songs and feel as if the colorful and cute characters are some of their best friends. In addition, they are earning gems and virtues vouchers and know that this is a game that their parents just can't say no to. What makes this game unique is that it is a simulation game for young children that helps them strengthen their performance and moral character while developing literacy skills as well. In addition, this game is geared towards parents playing with their young children to help them engage in meaningful conversations instead of children just playing alone on the computer. In addition, it has an email component that allows players to compose and send emails to friends and family members that include virtues appreciations. Here's an example of an appreciation sent to a grandfather. Dear Pops, it was really kind of you to help me learn to ride my bike. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate your patience. I love you very much. Love, Jake. This game is an online simulation where the entire family can play. The setting of the game takes place in a claymation town, which has homes, a school, a swimming pool, a park, a museum, a hospital, a fire station, and a library. The characters are a host of adorable claymation animals, including a mother, a father, a child, friends, as well as a variety of community service workers, such as a teacher, a doctor, a firefighter, and a librarian. Players get to choose the animals they want to play for each character, as well as dress them and name them. There are many elements of this game that make it enjoyable for children and their parents. In this colorful animated environment, children and adults have a lot of control and choice. They can choose which characters they want to be part of the game, the type of animal each character represents, as well as dress their characters and name them. Joyful music is an option that can be listened to throughout the game. There is a unique song that is sung for every virtue that is addressed. The lyrics are shown so players can sing along. To help with literacy and left-to-right correspondence, the word that is to be sung gets larger and bolded so that young children can follow along and sing and read with success. Children and parents really love being with one another, and they have a good time connecting. I'm sure you're wondering what an engaging game like this would cost. Well, it's actually free to users. The cost is going to be upfront to create it, about $150,000. However, we will get money from the Templeton Foundation, which focuses on giving grants to strengthening virtues in family. In addition, the First family, the Obamas, love this game and will help to promote it because it represents all that they stand for. This game is for nonprofit use and will be hosted online so as many people as possible can have access. For those families on the other side of the digital divide, a board game version will be created and given away at all Title I schools. The majority of people who sign up for this game are parents of young children, caregivers, early childhood educators, and other advocates for young children. Kindergarten through second grade students really love this program and love to work with adults that care for them. Adults are really jazzed about this game because it helps young children strengthen their performance and moral character, develop early literacy skills, as well as allows adults and children to spend quality time together. Kids love this game because it's fun to play and they get to spend time with the adults in their lives that they love the most. As G states on page 40 of What Video Games Have to Teach Us, the content of video games when they are played actively and critically is something like this. They situate meaning in a multimodal space through embodied experiences to solve problems and reflect on the intricacies of the design of imagined worlds and the designs of both real and imagined social relationships and identities in the modern world. In this game, young children get to try on different choices in a multimodal simulation and see the consequences of their actions and how their actions affect others. In addition, having thoughtful conversations with the adults playing with them allows young children the opportunity to explore the ideas in the real world as well. The Good in Me from A to Z game wouldn't have been possible without the beautiful book of inspiration created by Lisa Blecker by the same name, and the research information by Paul Gee, What Video Games Have to Teach Us About Learning and Literacy. I also am grateful to Microsoft for contributing the clip art and hope you enjoyed the original photos. Finally, I must say thank you very much to Dr. Dan Popoff, Linda Kavlin Popoff, and John Kavlin for inspiring me with the Virtues Project to help me to get a sense of what's most important in teaching and learning. So I hope that you've been inspired by this game and that you wish to produce it. I can be reached at dara@heartofelucation.net. I look forward to talking with you further about this. Thank you very much for your generous time and attention.